Jeans on the carpet, horses on the lawn. Jeans on the carpet, horses on the horses on the carpet, horses on the carpet, jeans on the carpet, jeans on the carpet.
Hello YouTube and TikTok. This used to be my porch, but now it's something else. Because I have schizophrenia and I am psychotic. And right now, this place is somewhat different to me than what it used to be. I'll try and show you what it looks like for me. I just did a bunch of editing tricks. Perhaps I made it look like what it really looks like. What does it mean to be psychotic? Well, you can be psychotic for many reasons. One of them could be you're bipolar, you have another mental illness that makes you psychotic. You can actually have a lot of mental illnesses that make you psychotic. But I have schizophrenia, and this is why I am psychotic. At the moment, everything is a bit distorted to me, especially faces. But rooms fall in on me, and the bricks on my wall move in a pattern. And it looks really cool, like LSD sort of trip. But it is also really exhausting, because I cannot turn it off. And the way I'm mostly affected is faces distort for me. They do like this. And it looks super scary. There are exceptions. My wife looks normal. Most of the time, she looks normal. She's the only one that looks normal for me. And when I look at faces on video, usually they don't distort the same way. So if I do a video call, it will look more normal to me. But a real face and a real conversation with another human being, I'm having distorted faces. And it makes me only politely, oh, hey, when I'm talking, I only just look at the eyes for a bit, and then I'll look away. And I'm like, oh, I see what you're saying. And I'll look a bit again, and then wait. Because it looks absolutely terrifying. But it's the polite thing to look at a face. And you appear to be a weirdo if you're always looking away. So there are some techniques. What can I do to mitigate this? I have no fucking idea. I think medicine would help me. But right now, I am not getting any medicine. I'm not getting any help in the medicine department. Because the place where I was just admitted to, the nut house, the psychiatrist stopped working there during my hospitalization, and I just stopped getting treatment. Then I came home, hoped my regular doctor would help me. He's on vacation. So now I'm possibly going back to the nut house to hope they can adjust my medicine, because there's really no psychological tricks you can do to stop visual hallucinations. It's medicine you need. Or perhaps, who knows, fucking hypnosis, nature stuff, plants, mushrooms, shit like this. I don't know. If I knew, I would take it. How's another way you can be psychotic? Here's a funny way. I have a lot of voices in my head, and the voices tell me to do stuff. They tell me I cannot drink. This is my newest sort of thing. It's a thing for me that I cannot drink. And the voices tell me, you can't drink today. They put something in the water. And my normal mind is going to say, well, fuck you. Of course we're going to drink. We're going to fucking, we're going to die from, if we don't drink, we're going to die. And the voice is going to say, fuck you. You're going to die if you drink, because they put poison in the water. Now, what happens if I choose to ignore the voices? What do you think happens if I choose to drink this tasty beverage? Do you think something happens? Or do you think they just become disappointed in me? No. What happens when I take this drink? This experiment. I was told I cannot drink today because they put something in the water. Let's see what happens when I drink. And what happens is the voices yell at me. They yell at me and yell I'm a stupid idiot. They punish me. I get punished when I disobey the voices. And right now they're yelling at me. And it's not very funny. Well, it's kind of funny. It's funny in a way when you think about it. It's kind of funny that your brain can do this sort of thing to me. But at the moment, I cannot drink. Of course, I have to drink. They say the same stuff about the food in the nut house. They don't say the stuff about the food at home. But when I'm at the nut house, they tell me the staff poisoned the food. And they say, staff poisoned your food. Cannot eat it. But you have to eat. So I get punished. Now the funny thing is, some days the voices, not some days, some meals, the voices wouldn't be there and they wouldn't tell me that the food was poisoned. But because of the previous punishment from the voices, I have now been conditioned to dislike the food at the nut house. So even in a normal situation where I don't have voices, they ruined the food for me. Because afterwards, now the food tastes like shit to me. It tastes like it's poisoned. And I know the food is not poisoned. I know the food is just super shit. The food at the nut house is basic microwave. Ultra shit. Cannot say anything positive about it. But I know for sure it's not poisoned. But it tastes like poison to me now. Because the voices ruined it for me. They conditioned me. It's like you torture someone. Keep telling them something. Or you bully someone. And it kind of affects you at the end. And this is how I feel when I drink fucking water. Or a tasty beverage. Tasty hot beverage. I get poison. I feel like I know it's not poison. But there's something in the back of my mind that goes, you're drinking poison. Even when I know I'm not. So, I don't know what you call these things. I think this is like paranoid. This is the paranoid part of my schizophrenia. Call this paranoid schizophrenia. And I get told commands by my voices. Tell me, do this. They also sometimes say, kick this guy in the face. And of course I don't do it, but I get punished for not doing it. So that is the scary part of schizophrenia, and I think this is why we are often in the news for doing crazy shit, because when you get told to do crazy stuff by your voices, sometimes if you weren't doing well mentally, perhaps you don't have the stamina to say no, because you're afraid to get punished. Did you know that we get punished for not doing what the voices tell us? Yes, we get punished. This must probably be hard to understand, but this is what it's like to have schizophrenia. Constant battle. Visual hallucinations, people yelling at me. I often hear my name yelled out, which is... It's not scary. Well, it's a distraction, but I often hear my name yelled out. What else is schizophrenia? Like, well, what else could psychosis be? It could be smells, taste. taste and your smell can be affected. Sometimes I smell blood. This sounds scary. Sometimes I smell blood. And I feel like, fuck, am I choking on my own blood? And I can get this sensation like, fuck, I'm choking. And I think I'm choking on my own blood. But I'm not. I'm just having a small psychosis. It could be food tasting like poison. Your ears affected, eyes, taste, your senses, your feeling sensation. You can get pains in weird places. It's basically every sense in your body is experiencing some sort of fuck up. Now this is crazy. I hope you learned something about what is psychosis. It can be other things. This is not just the things I know. And I hope you thought it was interesting. Thank you for watching. A small status update on my life. I've done a bunch of videos streaming from the nut house. Then I came home from the nut house. Now I might be going to the nut house again. Because my psychosis is fucking a lot worse than when I went there. And the reason I went home was because there was no psychiatrist at the place. Because he just quit his job. I like to think I'm probably the last guy to tell him he was an idiot. I take some small pride in that. I told the psychiatrist he was a fucking idiot. Then he quit his job. Not because of me. I'm probably not the only one who told him he was a fucking idiot. But he quit his job. And I didn't get another psychiatrist there. I was just basically being stocked like a vegetable in a freezer. There was no help for me. So I went home, thought that the psychiatrist I have when I'm not in the nut house would help me, but he's on vacation. So now I'm waiting for a third psychiatrist to look at my medicine and up my dosages again so the psychosis can go down. But right now, I'm really low on the antipsychotic medicine. Because they were about to switch me, but they kind of forgot to do it. So I'm in a really bad spot. I might be going back to the nut house. So expect more videos from the nut house. I'm gonna make more videos from the nut house. Thank you for watching. Beautiful bitch. Take care.